Hello, my friends, and welcome to the Long Dark Tales from the Far Territory. I've played a lot of Long Dark. I've done a lot of it on my channel. It's always been very popular, and that's cool because I love playing this game. I haven't played in probably a year, but with this new DLC, my darling wife saw fit to pick up the DLC for me, so I am very grateful, and we are going to play. We're going to do survival, of course, because the new DLC is survival related, and we are going to be doing custom settings. So let's go ahead and say new, custom, confirm. All right, baseline resource availability, medium, that's good. Starting time of day, dawn. Starting weather, clear. Indoor spawns permitted, yes. Survivor monologue, no. That's the complaints. Oh, I'm starving. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, my butt hurts. Okay. Length of day multiplier times 2. Weather variability. Okay, it actually looks like it's got all the settings from the last time I played using the custom settings. But let's confirm. We're not going to come in the far territory because dropping into this new territory in Bambi condition, one thing I can guarantee you is we will not survive the first night. So we're going to start in Lower Great Bear, which is the traditional survival map. And we're actually going to come in right here, which is Mystic Lake, the traditional starting point from way back in the way back. We're going to confirm that. We're going to select Mystery Lake. And with the way our settings are, we may spawn in the wilderness somewhere, or we may spawn inside a building. We just do not know. We'll find out now. Male character, confirm. Sandbox 2, accept. Press any key to continue. Sometimes even to live is an act of courage. Seneca. And I spawned in the trapper's cabin. Now they've completely revamped the item spawns. So if you had that spot where you knew there was always going to be this particular thing on this particular shelf, yeah, don't count on that anymore. So it's very early morning, so it's still a little dark in here. Can't see a daggone thing. There's a workbench. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass an hour. That should get the light in here, and if not, 2 hours we'll do it. There we go. Well, hot dang, I have never ended up spawning in an inside environment before, so this is pretty cool. It's probably too much to ask that the rifle is here. Where's the gun rack? There, the rifle is here. Oh, take it. It's here. If we can manage to come up with some rounds. I really did not expect it to be here because they said, you know, well, we've changed the spawning, and so you know, don't expect things to be where they once were. So I just had braced myself. Sorry about that. That is from my special someone. Okay, there we go. And there's the book. There's a couple of cartridges. Something hiding under there. Sewing kit. Let's crouch down so we can see a bit more clearly under there. Worn sweatshirt. I got a feeling that's going to be important because we probably started with absolutely nothing. A note left behind. Read text. You won't remember me. The world doesn't stop when the lights fade. This is how it begins. Stay calm. Observe. Survive. Your father saw this day. Don't believe what you hear. What he did was for a far-off dawn. Maybe you can recall the fire. Your father understood that we dance for our children's children's children. My dear, one day you will feel the voices rise in your heart Enter a cave and stand until stars appear. Climb the highest peak, sing when the brutality hits. I'm here with you, the winter winds can only get so cold. Okay? Okay. Should be a drawer here, there it is. And we'll open the safe in a moment. First we're going to make sure we have found everything. There's some chips, peanut butter, and some tomato soup. That's good. Food is your friend. Food is good. I can eat it every day. And unfortunately, this is locked. We don't have a pry bar to force it open. Tinder plug. Was really hoping there would be an axe or a hatchet. But I will live with what we've got. Alright. Hey, some simple tools and some revolver ammunition. I can't believe it spawned us here. That is just like the most epic spawn ever. Nothing in there. Alright, let's see if we can get this safe open. Hopefully it's got something good in it. Let's see, I believe it's this way first. If not, if we make it all the way around and we haven't gotten a click, well then we'll just hold it down so it spins it and resets the tumblers, and we'll start the other way. I'm using the left and right arrow keys. Currently using the left arrow to rotate it. But I can never remember if we have to go to the left first. Oh, it is to the left. All right. Back we go. Now the other way, and we'll be in. There we go. All right, let's open it up, see what we got. Rifle cartridge, MRE. We got a MRE. All right, well, let's take a look and see what kind of clothes they've put us in. We'll put this on. So it looks like no headgear of any sort, no coat of any sort. The worn wet sweatshirt we found, and a decent plaid shirt, no gloves, some beat up old jeans, some thermal underwear, some socks, and we're gonna wear the ragged wool socks that we just found, and some tennis shoes. Wow. Yeah, we're in rough shape. We've only got 2 degrees centigrade of protection. Wow, wow, wow. Now we've got a little bit of food. See how that's looking. Having that MRE is important. That will fill us up in a serious fashion. We're going to eat a little bit of that and drink this soda just to top off our food and water. But we have some distinct issues. The first of which is if we're at the hunter's cabin, we've got a pretty long walk to get anywhere that we can get warm and safe. Assuming that I walk directly and don't get driven off course by animals or something like that. And I don't have an axe to break down this chair, because if we could get hold of some cloth, we could make some improvised gloves and headgear. Is there any hanging cloth anywhere in here? That is considered part of the table. Oh, here we go. We got a piece of hanging cloth. Let's break that down. We can use our hands. See how many we got, because I believe it's only 2 cloth for improvised head covering. But apparently we only got one piece of cloth. Oh no, we need a sewing kit. Ah! We picked up a sewing kit. What the hell? Begin crafting. Huh, I don't know why the buttons didn't light up. I thought the buttons lit up when it was working. Alright, that was the only cloth we had, but that will help a little bit. So let's get that on. But with the state that our clothing is in, this is serious. This is going to be a very dangerous situation. I don't have a means to... Well, I guess I can break the chair down by hand. That gave us at least a little bit of wood. Can't break down the shelf. They must figure you can smash the chair on the floor. Probably the same thing with the bench. I want to make sure that we've got wood for a fire, but of course we do not have matches. That's why I'm doing this close pass here to see if just maybe I missed some matches someplace. But I am not seeing. Whew. And there's no such thing as like building a fire starter out of sticks or something in this game. And you are locked, and that's probably where we'd find the matches. Alright. It is now noontime out there, which is going to be the warmest part of the day. We should have 24 hours grace period regarding animals. Wow, we're going to get cold fast. And if we run and build up a sweat, then it increases our chances of hypothermia. Now, back in the good old, there would have been a dead animal laying here. But it does not appear to be here. Oh, you beautiful baby, you. Hells yeah. And some worn climbing socks. At least we have a hatchet. At least we have a hatchet. I'm going to hope that my sense of direction holds true. Like I say, it's been more than a year since I've played this game. Grab these sticks. Alright, yeah. Oh, and grab that birch bark for tinder. But we do not have matches. I'm hoping that we find them quickly because no matches equals bad days. Oh, it's a survival bow. I cannot believe it. We have been treated quite very kindly here. I was hoping he was going to have matches, but... Alright, we got to go up and over, and I believe there should be an abandoned building down over here. I know somewhere right back in here there's also a couple of little cabins, like overnight cabins. But as to where back here, I could not tell you to save my life, quite literally. This should be taking me towards the railroad tracks once we angle off to the right. We're going to head for the, if you'd call it the clubhouse or the office for the lake and camping stuff. I was sure there was an old abandoned building here somewhere that would have had a chance of something. But I must have... It must be... Oh, there it is right in front of me. Wow, that for me that blended right into the rocks. I'm going to grab the charcoal. Oh, there's a book, Wilderness Kitchen. Let's open this. Nothing in there. We're going to use the charcoal to survey the local area. So there's the deadfall area. Okay, well, no matches in here. But if I follow this around to the right, it should take me up to the railroad tracks. Aha, okay, I see the power lines. There they are. There are a couple of hunting stands in the area, but with as poorly as we're geared, I don't want to risk it. Railroad tracks. And just a short way up ahead, we should have the camp office. There's the lake, and it'll have some fishing shacks on it, as well as some cabins around the perimeter. There's a deer. So one of the additions to the game is we now have does. Before it was nothing but bucks, and we now have does. Ah, rose hips. Grab those. And here we are. You can see the fishing shack out there on the lake, but let's get inside. Hopefully there will be some clothing here. We're not gonna be warm just yet. Oh, bedroll, we'll take that. We're not gonna be warm as of yet, but we should at least be able to get a few things pulled together. So that was a shooting guide I just found. That'll up our firing capacity, our accuracy and stuff. There's some line on top of the workbench. Disinfectant and an energy bar, good deal. Anything in the drawer? Matches! Woohoo! Man, I was really worried. We're going to grab the charcoal out of there so we can use it for mapping. I was really concerned about the whole matches thing. What is that? That is a whetstone. Heck yeah. And rifle cartridges. Okay. Now we're going to be able to properly load our rifle. We're just going to search through this stuff quick. Then we'll head upstairs, do the search upstairs, and then we'll bring the episode to a close. There's some fleece mittens. Good deal. Recycled can. Be able to get some water taken care of, very important. Tin of coffee, beautiful. More paper. These wagon wheels we can actually break down for firewood if we need to. That is a can of spray paint. which is something that's relatively new to the game as well, which I haven't dealt with at all. But apparently, you can use the spray paint to actually spray markers on the ground as part of your pathfinding cooking pot. Now we can make a nice big batch of water. Gonna crouch down and just make sure we haven't missed anything, because a lot of times there's a little bitty stuff hiding down low. I don't see anything. And we're gonna do the same out here. Just check low. And there's a recycled can. All right, looks like we've got everything down here. Let's head upstairs. Glad we've got some firewood on us so we can get the fire going right away. Oh wow, that's different. Traditionally, there was a dead body right there. I wonder if that's like a thing, or that there's no longer a dead body there, or if it was just RNG. What's that? Painkillers, you betcha. I don't want a map indoors. I want to search the drawer, please. Thermal underwear and a sweater. Some books we can burn. And a note. And that note is so people who supported the game, the original backers, when it was in the trying to find backers phase. Oh, and there's another cooking pot up here. How about that business? Okay. Well, then what we're going to do is we're going to say this cooking pot there. And again, cooking pot there. We're going to be able to do double batches of water. That's very nice. Here we go. Check this. Nothing in there. Wow, I don't think I've ever encountered that before. Okay, that's pretty much searching everything. Let's break down this chair. Get a little more wood. Because these take like 6 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, that kind of thing. And sometimes you'll find things hidden behind them, so. Nothing there, nothing there. I'm going to just do a crouch. Check low as always. You can miss so much stuff if you don't take the time to crouch down and look. Like, okay, so there's another recycled can. All right. There's a book that I missed. Yeah. Oh, look at that, sitting there right in front of me. And it's even got a little bit of fuel in it. How I missed that, I don't know. Gonna break down this cloth. And we're gonna break down this cloth. And we're gonna see what we can do about getting our clothing sorted out. But that's gonna have to wait for our next episode, because I'm already 5 minutes over the 20 minutes I like to keep an episode to. I will see you guys in the next one.